Hi friends, hope everybody's doing really good. I'm going to make this kind of brief because I am on a new tablet trying to see if I can download this any faster than I can off the laptop that I'm using. But want to come in really quick and have a quick smoke with y'all. I'm smoking blend I picked up at Governor's tonight when I went by there. This is one he just got back in stock, and I missed it 2 or 3 times. He'd get it in, and before I could get over there, it would get away. It sells really fast. It's from the Nording pipe tobacco lineup, from their Hunter Blend series. This is the Labrador, and I got to get used to this, y'all. So don't know what kind of quality this is, and if it's a bad quality, y'all forgive me. We'll get back to go back the other way if it don't turn out real good. It says this is a classic blend of smooth, fragrant black Cavendish, mellow burley, and sweet Virginia, enhanced with a light caramel hazelnut, rich and satisfying. Well, you can certainly, I taste a little vanilla-y in it, maybe just a hint. Certainly a little bit of caramel and a pretty good, great deal of hazelnut. And hazelnut is what I was trying to think of with that Jackson blend that I smoke and that Pipe Happy likes, comes from Bayou Tobacco out of Baton Rouge. And it's the same one that that new pastry from MA's. But you can taste, you can smell the hazelnut in this. And friends, this is beautiful tobacco, and absolutely, it's a good one. I was kind of in the mood for an aromatic tonight. I've been smoking a lot of non-aromatics, and I tell you, another one at Governor's. This is a house blend of theirs called Belf River, named after a river in the parish of Richland, where Friday's from. And it's a little English aromatic. It's got a little Cavendish and some Latakia-based stuff in it. He gave me a little sample of it, and it is good. It's going to be a good one. And when he gets enough made up, I'm going to try. He's already sold it out. He's making up another batch. When he gets everything going and I can get back over, I'm going to pick up a little bit and send out some little samples to some of y'all that... you know, may just be much, maybe enough for 2 or 3 pipe bowls, but I want you to try it, and then if you like it, get on the old phone and order some. Order you 5 or 6 ounces from it. But he should have some made up. I'm gonna, like I say, I'm gonna buy 5 or 6 ounces and then divide that up, keep a couple ounces for myself and send some out, some small packs out. But he and I had talked earlier, and he had gotten in 3 boxes. You know, I talked him into carrying the Brick House Maduro. First box went well. The second go round, he got in 3 boxes and has sold already this week, sold 2 of the boxes. And he said, look, I'm about out of this other one. You want me to stick any back? So I said, yes, stick me some back. So I went by and picked them up. And he's already down to 3 or 4 sticks in that box. That is a really good. Several people have liked it. Some of the old regulars over there at Governor's took a liking to it. It's got that Brazilian wrapper. It's really good. This is a Roma that it's a billiard that my wife got me year or so back for Christmas. It's a good smoking little pipe. Hadn't smoked it in a while. I thought it would fit the bill. It's, you know, it looked good with the tobacco, and sometimes you got to pair. You got to, you know, you just look at a pipe and know that it'll smoke that particular blend pretty good, and that's exactly the case tonight. But I hope this tablet works out good, because I sure would like to, looking for a way to start downloading things a little speedier than this 2 hours to download a 10-15 minute video. And I'm having to use that torch because get all the way in here and my Zippo's out. But we worked the river market today, and they told us they're doubling the rent. The rent's going to double on us for the booth space, and it just won't pay it. So I told them today what 90% sure would be our last day, and we wouldn't be back. It just, the thing's not making them any money, so what they're trying to do is pick their profits back up. This is the city trying to pick their profits back up by going up on booth rental space. Today's the first day we've been out there in a while. There wasn't but 4 or 5 food vendors. Usually there used to be a dozen. There was probably 20, 25 craft vendor spaces available, and it was just, they can't even rent what they got, and they're going up. And I just said, look, they said, well, you got to take the good with the bad, and basically just ignored me. I stood there, and the lady just, I was trying to wait on her to respond. Just arrogant. So I said, well, we'll move on. I did last year again, and this time it's permanent. I'm not going back. This is the second go around I've had with them, and they could care less about their vendors. They have no desire to take care of them. And the vendors is what's making the thing. It's what it's all about, whether you're a craft vendor or a food vendor. But they don't see it that way. So, they want to get $100. They're getting $80. For me, they were getting $80 for a food booth. And I was already paying them double because they're charging the trailers more than they do a little food tent to set up. So I was already paying $80, which was double what everybody else was paying. All the trailers were paying double. Well, then they've doubled that, so it's going to $160, and they'll see the day that they'll be happy to get $50. This deal's fixing to go down, and from the looks of it, it already is. Although it had a good attendance today because it was based on a lot of, they did a kids' Halloween program, costume contest, and that kind of thing. So there was a ton of kids out there, but they've only got a couple of more deals scheduled for this year that's going to be good ones. The rest of them, I don't see them having any draw. And I wish them the best, but it's just not going to be for me. So we'll do our Boy Scout deal. Let's see, total of 8 days a year. I'm going to set up in that little town not far from the restaurant. It's about 15 miles from there, probably 1 day a week. And we'll probably work half a dozen festivals a year, and I'm going to let it go. And if it gets to the point where it's harder and harder to make a living doing that, well, I don't make my living doing that, but to make any money, I'll just sell it and move on. I'd like to, told my wife, I said we could take that money and add some things to the restaurant that we have been wanting to do anyway that would probably make us about as much money or nearly as much, and be able to just stay there and do it. So we're looking at some other options in that, but this is not the time of year to be selling a food trailer or food truck. You want to probably put it up late January, early February. People starting to think about the spring festival season coming up, and they're starting to think about it. So from January, February, March, even April, once you get past April, it's kind of course, you got a lot of people wanting to get into it, but anything past May or June, and you've waited too late again, so to sell it. But I don't know that I'm, it's just something just a passing thought. I really don't want to, but if somebody come along and offered what I've got in it, which is still a bargain, even at that, I won't have any trouble selling it at that, but might just get rid of it if somebody were to offer it and catch me in the right mood. I might sell it. Anyhow, I'm going to get off here, get this downloaded. Try to download it and see. Hopefully it does what we want it to do, and we can start going this route. If the quality's bad on here, we won't do another one. So this is a test run. But anyhow, y'all try you some of this Labrador from Eric Nording. And another favorite, try your Brickhouse Madura. We'll catch up with y'all next time. As always, thank y'all for watching. Take care of yourself. and God bless you.